SciTube is an initiative to make learning psychology interesting, exciting, and easier. SciTube promotes learning psychology through the relevant original experiments that resulted in the theories. The videos also sensitize the learners about the relevance of the theories in contemporary times. Concept: childhood amnesia. Experimental setup. Bauer's longitudinal memory studies. Bauer's longitudinal memory studies were conducted by Patricia J. Bauer beginning in the early 1990s within the field of developmental psychology. The purpose of these studies was to understand why adults are unable to recall memories from early childhood, a phenomenon known as childhood amnesia. At the time, psychologists debated whether young children failed to form memories at all, or whether those memories were formed but later became inaccessible. Bauer's motive was to resolve this question by tracking the same children over time, rather than relying on adult recollections. What happened in the experiment? Young children, typically aged to 2-3 years, were exposed to novel, emotionally engaging events, such as special laboratory activities or unique play scenarios. Shortly after the experience, children were asked to verbally describe what happened, reenact the event using toys or props. Crucially, the same children were followed up years later, often at ages 5, 6, or 7, and were again asked whether they remembered those early experiences. Researchers examined whether the memory was recalled, how detailed and organized the recall was, the role of language ability at the time the memory was formed. Key observations and conclusions. The findings revealed a clear pattern. Very young children could remember events shortly after they occurred. Over time, memories formed before age 3 or 4 became increasingly inaccessible. Children who had stronger language and narrative skills at the time of the event retained memories longer. Conclusion: childhood amnesia occurs not because early memories are absent, but because they are encoded in nonverbal or poorly organized forms that later cognitive systems struggle to retrieve. Inferences and contemporary relevance. Bauer's research reshaped our understanding of memory development. Parenting. Early experiences matter, even if they are not consciously remembered. Education. Language-rich environments support long-term memory. Trauma psychology. Early stress can influence behavior without explicit recall. Mental health. Memories can shape identity indirectly. Core insight. Memory is shaped by language, self-awareness, and brain development, not just experience itself. Bauer's longitudinal studies remind us that what we cannot remember may still influence who we become, making childhood amnesia a matter of accessibility, not absence. If you think the video made learning psychology easier, like, comment, share, and subscribe.